At this point, you have added all the widgets you need for Bullseye, but the app looks somewhat compressed. To fix this, it's time to bring some spacing and padding to widgets into your app. And for that, we'll use the padding widget. As the name implies, these widgets are designed to fill up space. You simply take an existing widget, wrap it in a padding widget, then set the amount of padding with the edge in said object. Let's try this out now.
Before we get started with padding, let's do a little refactoring. In the challenge, we put our score row in main.dart. Let's break that out into a separate widget. Start by opening your project in progress or download the starter project for this episode. Create a new file called score.dart. Make sure to import the material library. Next, create a new stateless widget by typing st and then selecting the stateless widget option. Give it the name score. This widget is going to take two properties, one for the total score and the other for the round. We'll set them to final. Of course, our next step is to update our constructor. Now let's copy the row from main.dart and paste it into the build method. Finally, let's update main.dart. First, import our new score widget. Now let's add a score widget where our row used to be, passing in some default values. This is just a placeholder for now. In the follow-up course, you'll update the score widget to show the correct score and round. Now to add some padding. We'll start with the score. We're going to put the score in a row and then wrap in padding. Open up score.dart. Select the score text widget and right-click. Choose the refactor and then select Wrap with Row option. Copy the other score text and paste it into the row, making the children array a constant. Then select the row and wrap in padding. Now we'll do the same exact thing for the round. Select the round text widget and right-click. Choose the refactor option and then select the Wrap with Row option. Ignore the warnings. Copy the other round text and paste it into the row, making the children array a constant. Remove the constant modifiers from the text widgets. Then select the row. Right-click and choose Refactor. Then select Wrap in Padding. That's it for score.dart. Now let's add some padding to our slider control. Open control.dart. Select the one widget. Right-click and choose Refactor. Choose the Wrap with Padding option, making sure to adjust the constant modifiers. Do the same for the 100 widget. Now build and run the app or hot reload. We get some nice padding, but the slider looks really small. How can we fix this?
Oftentimes, you will want a widget to take up all the available space. In our case, we want our slider to take up that space. Not surprisingly, there is a widget for that. This is called the expanded widget. By using the expanded widget, the child widget will take up that empty space, but there is a caveat. The target widget must be a child of a row, column, or flex. Our slider is in a row, so we are good to go.
We're going to expand our slider. Open up control.dart. Select the slider and right-click. Choose Refactor. You'll notice that there is no expanded option. No worries. Choose Wrap with Container instead. This is a widget used for containing other widgets. This is good for adding background colors to another widget or providing some decorations to it. Now change it to an expanded widget. And that's all you have to do. Build and run or hot reload. This time, our slider takes up all the space.